I have a 1776 and a 1976 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark on it. As a matter of fact, I have several, and I have a bunch of other graded Eisenhower dollars that I want to share with you. So stay tuned. But first, here's my website, portsmouthcoinshop.com. If you're interested in buying any of these that you see in the video, any coins, or any other coins for that matter, come over here to portsmouthcoinshop.com and check out what we have to offer. And if you need help with coins, come over here and post a front and back image. This is where I help everyone. I spend my free time helping others on the CoinHelpu community. So I purchased a large lot of graded Eisenhower dollars. And here's the values we're going to look at PCGS. And we're going to talk about that a little bit. We're going to talk about the grades that was received. This is a larger dealer that spends hundreds of thousands of dollars at NGC a year to send off coins to get the money grades. I have the privilege of being able to buy basically their spoils of war, whatever they have left over. I can purchase it if I desire. And I did see these Eisenhower dollars, and I thought they would make a good purchase. So we're going to take a look at, first off, this no mint mark, or really it's a Philadelphia mint because it doesn't have a mint mark on it. Philadelphia Mint didn't put a mint mark on Eisenhower dollars. So here's the coin. The mint mark would be right here. If there was going to be one, it'd be a D. So you have a D and a no mint mark for the clad. Now this is clad, this is not proof. The one that everyone's looking for that you're not going to find is basically it's a prototype, and it was a proof at Philadelphia. Philadelphia didn't put mint marks on proofs. So it didn't have a mint mark on it. And one exists, and it's worth a lot of money. So people are trying to find it, and they think that every no mint mark coin is worth money. It's not the case. But this is a nice coin, nonetheless. And being a 1776, a dual date, it's a bicentennial year. That is normal. It's not really a 1776 coin. It's a 1976-75 coin. It just depends on whether it's a type 1 or type 2. And the type 1 would be, and this one here I believe is the type 2, so we'll just the type 2. On the back, you have the thin letters. Okay, the type 1 is the fatter letters. Doesn't really add a lot of value. In certain grades it does, but that's the key. You have to know what to look for when you're looking at these. So we'll take a look over here at PCGS Price Guide. In this video, these are NGC graded coins, and I use the PCGS Price Guide. The PCGS Price Guide is just a little bit higher than the NGC Price Guide, but I went ahead and left the video as is. If you want to see the values, you can come over here to NGC. Now, when I value these coins to sell, I'm using the Coin Dealer Newsletter Market Report because I just don't feel that NGC or PCGS they're too biased on their prices, and I think a third party using their comps, a combination of what's sold, is the best option here. So that's how I'll value them anyways. But the video still gives you an idea of what's going on, and some prices are very comparable to each other, NGC and PCGS. And when we're looking at PCGS Price Guide, you can see the 76, which ones are worth the most. This one was a type 2, it graded mint state 66. So it's worth $125. But it really jumps in 67, but it did not get 67. Why didn't it? I mean, I've got all these coins that are 66. I have others that really jump in 66, but they're only 65. So a little bit of market grading there, in my opinion. I see it a lot. Let me look at all these values in 67 if you can get one. Now, obviously, every time they grade one at 67, it's going to lower the value. Okay. Well, anyways, the main thing of this video is that a no mint mark Eisenhower dollar is not valuable unless it's that prototype or that proof that they issued at Philadelphia. And the other thing is we're going to look at some of these because they are kind of nice, and we're going to talk about the values. So here is a 1971, and you can see it's a 65. Now, a 71 and 65 is worth $135. It's worth $750 and 66, and $13,500 if you get a 67. That's a registry quality grade. So getting a coin like that, it's very difficult. Now, as far as 65 is concerned, it's kind of marked up. You know, I mean, it is what it is. I've seen coins get 64 with marks like that. But when you send off bulk submissions after submissions, you're eventually going to, the math's in your favor. That's just the way it works. So this is a 71D, and it's mint state 66, and a 71D and 66 is worth $70. Of course, it's $1,200 in the one grade higher, 67. And here's the reverse of it. And you know, they're clad, they're not silver, they're large dollars, but still yet, I still like these coins. I don't have a problem with them. I mean, I just like coins in general. This is a 72 type 1, which means it's 3 types for the Earths. It's just a normal type 1 reverse. The type 2 is worth the money. And the type 3 is worth a little bit more than the type 1, but not much. But this has the islands. It's a mint state 65, and a 72, a mint state 65 type 1 is $135, but it jumps in 66 to $33.50. So when you start looking at these, do all the 65s look the same? Do all the 66s look the same? Are any of them worth resubmitting? You know, there's all these question marks that you ask yourself when you're looking at these. We're just going to look at the obverse, though. Then here's a 72D. And mint state 65 and 72D is worth $35, but it goes to $200.66. So are we looking at coins that look similar? Yeah, I mean, that looks similar. Larger dollars have a larger surface area, and an Eisenhower dollar has a lot of flat surfaces. So you can see the marks pretty good on these coins. Very easy to see them. Then we have the 73D, and I'm not sure if I have a complete set in here or not, total, but I do have a variety of dates that they issued for circulation. And that's what these are. These are business strikes. They're not proofs. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but very important to know that, the difference. So the 73D and 66 is worth $350, okay? It jumps to $2,600.67, okay? So this one kind of got a pretty good grade on it. But you know, you can't grade, if you've got registry sets and people who are collecting the higher grades, you can't keep grading the higher grades. I know you can't. I know that's got to be a thought. So here's a 74 mint state 66. This one is $265.66, and it jumps to $18,500.67. Then we have a 74D, and it's a mint state 66. It's worth $150.66. So you're getting some nice gem coins that have that potential, but you know, like I said, no guarantees any of these are going to upgrade, because this is a dealer that sends off a lot. Like I said, they send off the bulk. You know, could the NGC missed it? Yes, they could have missed it either way, not up or down. But this one's a nice one. This is the mint state 66. This is the 76D type 1 bicentennial mint state 66. And on this one, it looks like a really nice coin. There's a little bit of marks on it. I mean, like I said, you're looking at these magnified. And on this one, it's $275.66. Okay, and that's for clad. You know, so you would have to submit a lot of coins to get that grade. And then these come out of mint sets, probably, I would say, bulk mint sets. Here's the type 2. This is doesn't have a mint mark on it like we were talking about, mint state 66. It's Philadelphia mint. You see too many people trying to sell no mint mark coins that are not, doesn't make them special because they're no mint mark. There are some coins that are special without a mint mark, but not these. Most are not. No cents are not. $125.66. It's not too bad, but it really jumps to $2,667. So, you know, like I said, some of these coins look a little, pretty nice as far as the grade's concerned. They could go either way. It's probably an opinion when you go to point grades like that. Then we have a 77, mint state 66, and in 66 it's worth $90, and it jumps to $17.50 in 67. So if you're out there and about and you want to do some type of bulk submission, then buy you a large lot of mint sets from the 70s and from 73 and up, or 78, and send them off. Maybe we'll get something good here. You just never know. It might be worth it. A lot of them are marked up, though, so you're going to have to send a lot of them. So 1978, mint state 66, Philadelphia mint, $175 in this grade, $7,500.67. Now, I do want to tell everyone, when you're looking at Eisenhower dollars in the mint sets, a lot of them will turn yellow. They'll have toning on them. There's some of them in here that have toning on them. I might have shown you. Here's an example of that. This is one of them that I have that has a little bit of toning on it. It's not bad toning. I mean, it's pleasing toning, but it doesn't make it special or anything like that. They'll look golden. Golden is is pretty normal. So there you have it. I have a whole stack of 1976 Eisenhower dollars from Philadelphia Mint and they didn't put a mint mark on them because that's what they didn't do that. So that's normal on these. And I hope you enjoyed this. A little different, Eisenhower dollars. And I'll, like I said, get these up on the website. We'll take pictures of them and we'll sell them if anybody's interested in any of these. It's pretty nice. Gem coins you don't see very often. Most of them in the mint sets are just beat up. I mean, they're just not even really worthy half the time. So thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.